Are you so busy with yourself that your light is dim? So let's explore this, and the best way I know to do that is 10 true-false questions. So if you don't have something to write with in a piece of paper, go find one, stop the video, you can do that. And now that's enough time, so we'll keep going. I'll ask the question. These are all true or false. Just mark it true or false. Make a note about the question if you want, although remember, you can go back and replay the video and see how you evaluated yourself. So, question number 1. You work hard on managing your time. Now tell the truth about that. True or false? Number 2. You work hard on all of your communications with your people. All your communications with your people. True or false? Number 3. You come to tactical planning sessions with goals already written out. True or false? Now, if you haven't figured it out, yeah, that's a trick question. Number 4, true or false, you master the numbers. It's also a trick question. Number 5, you let your managers manage. True or false? Number 6, you avoid checking on how things are going because it's upsetting to see your unrealized dreams all around you. I'll read this again. You avoid checking on how things are doing because it's upsetting to you to see your unrealized dreams all around you. So you don't look. True or false? You really think that you know better than your people do. True or false? Now, not what you're supposed to, but really. Okay. Number 8. True or false? You haven't read a novel or seen a play for more than a year. Read a novel. Not a business book, a novel. Yeah, okay, history, if you want. Number 9, true or false? Your advisors are comfortably familiar and you're choosy about what you take to heart. By that I mean you don't accept everything they offer. You're choosy about what you do something about. But they are comfortably familiar with them. And finally, number 10, you try hard to do things well. True or false? Okay, so now you've got your score. So you're right. The truth is, each one of these is more of a curse than a blessing. That's why I said they're a trick question. It's a curse. Really? So if this is you, meaning you have mostly true, and you probably do, here are some steps you can take that will change your mental health and the performance of your business and its valuation, which after all is the theme of these videos. So, number 1. Spend 5 minutes on your priorities every day. Spend the rest of your day with your leaders and their priorities. Let me say that again. 5 minutes on you. 5. That's all. 5. I don't mean listing them. I mean working on them. 5 minutes. Everything else, your people. Right. Now I got your attention because you're wondering, how in the world can I do that? Well, suppose they're doing more work. What a concept. Number 2, listen more. Talk less. Number 3, bring confident comfort to your meetings. Meaning, come to your meetings with your people confident and comfortable, not anxious about driving your goals across the finish line. Give them space. Number 4, charge someone else with pre-digesting the numbers for you. You don't need to master the numbers. There is somebody in your organization that knows the numbers at least as well as you. Ask them to digest them. Digest, what that means is, tell me what matters. When I ran a business, one of the things I finally did out of desperation was to say to the CFO, when we see the monthly financials, I want you to circle 5 numbers. That's all you get, 5. And I'm talking about earnings statement and balance sheet. And you circle those numbers and then tell us why they're important and what you suggest we do. You only get 5. He struggled with that because, of course, accountants want all the numbers cross-footed and correct and so forth. But it fundamentally changed our meetings, and we found many months we just noted the numbers and moved on, which is fine. We didn't spend an hour yawning through a discussion of the numbers. Ask what your managers need. Ask them, what do you need? And that's a variation of how are you doing, what's going on, and don't just do that cold, of course, but you want to really understand what they need, not what you need. You want to understand what they need, not what you need. Go see everywhere. I don't mean walk around the office and talk to the leaders. That's okay. But you should be walking around your whole organization, and if that means getting on an airplane, get on an airplane, for two reasons, and you know both. One of them is that people will like to see you. Oh, he cares. Way more important, you will see things that quickly that other people haven't seen. And if you do it regularly, you gather a pool of data to bring to the meeting, which helps you evaluate the numbers which you're talking about and helps you know when to worry about something and when it's a one-off. You can't do that if you're getting filtered information. So you should be known for going and seeing. Get over yourself. This is not about you. This is about your people and what they are doing. And your main job, if not your only job, is to help them perform well. Yeah, there's a little vision. Yeah, there's a little bit about objectives, but mostly it's about helping them to do their jobs well. So do that. Finally, expand your mind outside of your business. You are, if you're the CEO, presumably the number one outward-facing, that's a catchy word, outward-facing leader in the business. Number one, right? That means you're the one that's supposed to know what's going on out in the world, and I don't mean in your product niche. I mean out in the world. And so the best way I know to do that is to look at what you read, what you do for entertainment, who you spend time with, what are you doing to expand and stimulate your mind, because if you don't, you already know the answer. Your rut gets narrower and narrower and narrower, and ultimately you're not able to do the job that you should be doing as the leader of the business.